and I work for CDOT as a design engineer. I've been in the transportation engineering industry for 6 years, mostly design, and my father and my two siblings are also engineers, but they're not in civil engineering. What I do every day is I do design oversight and I manage the budget and the scope of the project. The way the CMGC delivery method works is we as CDOT on complex projects select to hire a contractor that will help the design team during the design phase. The way this works is the contractor comes and they provide constructability review and they identify risks that are potentially going to happen in construction. So we take that information, we improve on the design, and we try to avoid those risks that are potential in construction. So the reason design is important for our project is because it's about planning and it's about studying what you're going to do before you go out and do it. And there's a lot of advantages to that. When you design something, you know what you're going to expect out there. You also have a project cost estimate so you can prepare your funds for it. And you can also know what to expect in construction. You develop some sort of a construction phasing or construction sequences. So all these things happen in design, and that's why it's very important. And if you don't do that, you're going to end up with just trial and error that's going to cost a lot of money and take a lot longer. So what makes this project very unique, and the design of this project very unique, is the mountain corridor, which is one of the most beautiful things about Colorado. And this project is definitely going to impact a lot of people, and we want to make sure those people bring their perspective in design, so we have a process for that. And we also want to build a beautiful project and minimize impacts. So my favorite thing about this project is the improvements that I'm excited to see once they're done and built, which will improve safety and reduce crashes and improve operation. So that makes me very excited and happy to be part of this great project. So the one thing I would like to tell the traveling public out there is definitely be safe and be kind to those who are working in the construction zone, and definitely slow down when you're in the construction zone.